Hello everyone, I'm back and I'm really excited to share another tutorial with you today. I'll explain in a little bit why I took some time away, but for now let me just tell you what this video is about. So as you can see, I'm applying some heavy gesso onto my art journal, and this is the one that I would normally do my monthly art journal spreads, the spreads that are inspired by the time of year or any events that I'm going through at that point. And this is a bit late. I have been working on loads of other mixed media projects and I've already got those videos up and edited. Well, not up, sorry, but they're all edited and ready to go, so I'll be putting those up in the next few weeks. But I'm really behind on this monthly art journal. I haven't done a spread in here since May, and I did think I could go straight on to August, but I really wanted to catch up and do the spreads for June and July. July I'll probably post maybe next week, and then I will get started with the August one. But like I said, I've also got other mixed media projects that I want to share with you. So back to the video. As you saw, I'm using these really gorgeous Ciao Bella papers, rice papers. I'm not sure of what the names of them are because they're never on the packaging, but I think they're pretty recognizable. And I'm using 3 papers all from the same collection, but I'm collaging them over the whole page. I really want this spread to have the rice papers talk for themselves, and you'll see I use really limited supplies. I'm not using any paint at all in this spread, but I think I've come up with a really delightful spread at the end. And after putting in so much time with the collage, I just really wanted it to talk for itself, and I will add a few embellishments. I thought it needed a bit more at the end, so I will add a bit more. But forgive my voiceover, I'm kind of rabbiting away. I feel like I haven't done one for so long. But yeah, what you saw there, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I do use a lot of rice papers, so if you want to see them maybe more well explained, hop on over to another one of my art journal videos. But in this one, I was just showing you how I rip the pieces out. You can use a really thin brush and go around the images that you want to use with a really thin wet brush, but I actually like to tear them dry. I think I've got more control over them. So you would have seen that I just went around all the different images that I wanted to keep and was placing them on the page. I then kind of stuck the main bits down, like that blue in the middle of the 2 sheets was from one of the third rice paper, and I kind of wanted that in the middle. It looks a bit like a sky to me, peeping through like a kind of wooded area, so I wanted that as like a kind of vista that is kind of just peeping through. So I was kind of laying down pieces and using transparent gesso, and I was kind of applying some, ripping pieces around to see where they'd fit, then applying some more. And as you can see, I really didn't leave too many gaps on the paper, and I've tried to completely cover the background. The rice paper, if you could, I mean, it's a bit far away. I've tried to zoom in as much as possible without cutting the book out, but these are large journals. They're like A4 size. I think in the USA it'd be like a letter size, so they're pretty big, so it's hard to get the pages like really zoomed in properly. But yeah, on the rice papers you've got already some honeycomb design, so I've picked up on that, and I'm using one of Tim Holt's layering stencils. It has the same design on it, and I just used some green archival ink, and I kind of use that randomly all over, mainly the yellow areas, and I was trying to just kind of blend those rice papers all into each other a bit. When I'd finished recording, I actually thought some of the lines where the blue met the yellow were a bit harsh, and I did add a tiny bit more of the honeycomb stenciling. You'll see that in a bit. It's not much, it just kind of blends those lines in a bit better. Normally I do use gesso around the edges of my rice papers if I want them to blend into a white page, but I didn't want to use it in this case because I've all got the pages blending into each other. And then I didn't want to use paint. I didn't want to overpower the rice papers. I really wanted them to, as I keep saying, talk for themselves. So just really lightly around the borders and near the ring binding, I just really lightly went over with a sepia coloured archival ink. And I mean, my page is really almost done. At this point though, I just felt it needed a little bit more. So I brought out a packet of the Tim Holtz Ideology transparent wings, which I thought looked really gorgeous with this spread, and just add something really nice to it. And I've got a few out, I've stuck them in random places, and I've decided that I'll use hot glue to adhere them to my page. This meant that they stuck really quickly, and you can still lift the flaps up if you so wanted to. So there's my last one. I'm just putting that into place now. And you'll then see that I'm going to use some of Finnabare's, well, the Art Alchemy, I think they're called Daily Sentiments, this pad. And I've picked out one of the quotes that says, "Build your wings." And I've been talking so much, haven't even explained what my hiatus was about. But June for me was just kind of, well, not rebuilding myself, that sounds a bit too deep, but I just needed some time off. For those of you that have been following me from the beginning, you'll know I've been putting out videos twice a week since December, and there really is quite a bit of work that goes into doing a video. It probably takes me about, obviously with the editing, my videos look really short, but doing a project maybe takes me like 2 days anyway. Then I'm recording, then I'm editing, and then on top of that, I'm doing a voiceover. I normally with my voiceovers kind of stop and start, take out any like hesitancy or I'm tripping over my words, but today I just want this video out. It's now Saturday afternoon. As soon as I've added this voiceover, I'm going to do a final save of the video and then share it onto the YouTube channel, just so I'm back. So yeah, hopefully you'll forgive that. But yeah, just to say that the Daily Sentiment, I went around it with a Uniball pen, I think that was, just permanent ink in sepia, just to kind of give it a bit of shadow and make it stand out a bit more. And I'm now using some acrylic inks in bronze, gold and a white to add a few splatters. And that's my spread complete. Here are some close-ups. Sorry I didn't even get to talk about what I've been doing, but yeah, hopefully you guys will get the gist. I was slightly burnt out, so please give this video a like if you're glad to see me back again. And finally, just to say thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Have a great weekend.